แล้วยังไงเราทำอะไรผิด
Hello friends, welcome back. So I'm going to show you my portfolio again. I did this video last year. I haven't posted since last year. This one will be the portfolio that I used to submit to my BA course. Most of the work is from the foundation course that I did. Background: I am from Thailand, so I use UCAS and I get to apply to 5 courses, and this time I applied to all UAL courses. I'll name the 5 here. I ended up choosing graphic communication design at CSN, so that's where I'll be next year. So let's get into the portfolio. Remember that this is not the best portfolio. This is just a portfolio. So the first project that I did is a typeface design, basically designing the alphabet A to Z. So I started out by cutting like a piece of tape into different shapes, random shapes, and then I really liked this shape and then this. So that's like my 2 main elements for designing this typeface. I named it Pierce because it looks pointy. So I got the design A to Z, A to Z, I don't know. And then I made a type specimen, which in this case is a booklet, which I showed how the font would be used in different contexts. For example, sizes, how they're laid out, if you connect them, if you use it to design posters. I feel like black and white works really well with this style of font because it's just bold shapes, so I kept it black and white. And I also showed them my sketchbook that I used to like edit the different fonts because at first they weren't all consistent. I think the important thing about typeface is they all have to go together. Yeah. So the next project is called Hidden. It's an animation about loving to be alone. So the brief was to work with a friend and then you had to ask them like what their guilty pleasure is and then turn that into an animation. I used Procreate, so I had to draw it frame by frame. It's about 50 seconds long. I really like this animation that I did. I kind of used like color to show emotion, so when it's black and white their room is messy and there's spills on the sink, it kind of shows the emotion like sad, but when the other person finally leaves their house it turns into like a colorful rainbow thing and it shows that they're happy. And I also had to use sound in this animation, which last year I didn't do at all, and I really think that sound makes it a whole lot better. So the way I presented this on my portfolio is I screenshotted each frame of the animation and then just laid it out like kind of like a storyboard, and then I have a QR code so whoever is looking at my portfolio can scan it and it will link to my YouTube channel which has that video on it. I also included my sketchbook pages which had the style that I wanted to use and also some visualization that I didn't use. The next project is called What Are You Laughing At? It's basically a publication about how much people laugh in a museum. So I went to the Natural History Museum and I just kind of sat in 3 different rooms and recorded data, whatever data that I thought of. I chose to record people's laughs, where people laughed, and how loud they were laughing, and then I used that data to make this publication. Basically, I think they were trying to get us to visualize data, how you can show data in an interesting way. You can see that I used like little stars to indicate how loud people were laughing, so the bigger the star, the louder the laugh, and the position of the star is the position that the person was laughing. I also recorded people's conversations. That might be a bit rude, but they don't know that I'm doing. and some of the conversations are funny. So I just wanted to make like the book more interesting. I have this folding piece, so if you don't open it, you just see like the layout of the room, and then once you open it, you see the data inside, and then the conversation is down here. And on this side, the left page is just like an illustration of different objects in the room and where they can be found. Yeah, so I also have like a zoom in of the pages of the illustration and also the sketchbook. You can see that I also recorded people's walking patterns, but I didn't use that in the end. So the next project is called What is the Difference? I wanted to explore the idea of why people find flowers beautiful even though they're all unique, and why doesn't that theory also apply to humans as well. So basically it's a scene, and inside there's illustrations. They all kind of link humans to flowers, and it's like a black and white style. This style I really like doing. So the inside is digitally printed, but the cover I screen printed. Yes, Billy. Billy. And sketchbook pages. Look at this, I have it right here. Yay! I just scanned the pages and then laid it out in the portfolio. So this one actually links to the theme of the last project, but it's kind of like a more abstract way of showing it. So it's like a color pencil piece, and I also made many copies of this one because I sold it to my friends when we had like a stall thing set up, and I really like the colors of this piece. So the next one is called Places in Our Hearts. It's actually a group project, but I really liked the idea behind this piece, so it just shows the pages that I was responsible for. So we kind of explored the question of why people find places meaningful, and we decided on making a publication that shared our own experiences of places that we find important and why. Yeah, so I did 2 watercolor / poster / color pencil pieces, and then wrote a little bit answering the questions and then put it into the publication. This was like a really short project. We just wanted to explore the question, so the outcome I think wasn't that good or finished, but this is a theme that I feel I can work on in the future and I want to develop it. Yeah, I feel like it works in the portfolio even though the outcome wasn't that good. Next. So the next one is not a serious one at all. I feel like you can put in work that doesn't have a whole lot of background or meaning or research, but it's fun and it goes with my style. It's called Cake. It's pretty simple. So I just made 3D models of cake with paper. I don't know what else to say. That's basically it. I really like them and I had a lot of fun making them. I feel like once I did that, I want to make more 3D things, and before I didn't really think about making 3D models out of paper, but now I have that in my head. I wish I could eat them. So Billy wants to go outside. Next. Is also not serious at all. It's a screen printed piece. I named it Gimme the Donut. I ate so many donuts when I was in London. I have this story highlight thing called the donut. Yeah, it's just a screen printed piece. I don't know what else to say about it. I used 2 colors, black and red. It was a bit hard planning what colors to use in what space, but I'm really happy with the outcome, and I feel like this is like what I enjoy doing. Yay! And sketchbook pages. Next. The next one is called Vitamin for Overthinkers. Basically, I was doing research about overthinking and why people overthink. Also, solutions on how to stop people from overthinking. One very popular way that I read about a lot is journaling. So I wanted to design like a product that helps people journal their thoughts and emotions, but I didn't want to make it easy. So I made this product that has 3 jars inside. Each jar is for different types of overthinking. I also did research. There's like 3 types, I think. Overthinking about the future, overthinking about the past, and overthinking about what other people are thinking about you. Yeah, so the 3 bottles have different labels, and inside there's questions for you to answer. It's a product that helps you write more about what you're thinking. And there's like notepads inside and also a pencil. I made it so that it kind of looks like a medicine bottle where you just open it up and then there's paper scrolls inside. So I wanted to keep the packaging really simple because I didn't want the design to like overwhelm the information. Yeah, I feel like it's a fun, more interactive way than just making another journal. And I wanted to work on this topic like overthinking because I feel like I am also an overthinker. A lot of people are overthinkers, and I feel like working on this project also helped me understand stuff about overthinking as well, and that's what art is for, right, Millie? So this is the last project, which has the same theme, overthinking. This one is a little zine. It's like a small tiny little book. Another way that helps people stop overthinking is to find a distraction. So I wanted to share with other people what I do to distract myself. So I made like comic book illustrations just showing different things that I do, like taking care of a plant, cooking, reading. I made the book really small because I wanted people to like be able to take it everywhere, and then when they overthink they can just pull it out and then read. It was really hard making this book because it's really small, and I made like a hardcover, and making the hardcover was so difficult. Like at first I made them and then they couldn't open all the way, and then when I made them so that they can open all the way, what is this called? This part is like all crusty. And then I had photographs of my hands opening the book and showing what they look like in like real life settings, like in a bag and on a bookshelf. I thought was funny because it's so tiny. Yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, I think that's it for my portfolio. I don't know. Thank you for clicking on this video and staying till the end. Good luck for everyone applying. I'm really excited to go to next year's course. I feel like I'm really lucky that I got it, because this is not the best portfolio, believe me. But yeah, if you want to talk to me and ask me about stuff, you can go on my Instagram or just leave a comment. But I would probably not see that as fast as on my Instagram. I will probably make a video soon, maybe. But subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Cool transition.